Today we'll be reviewing set number 71818, aka the Temp Tournament Battle Arena, retailing for $49.99 in the US, released August 1st, and is 659 pieces. So to start off, we're going to start talking about the price per piece ratio, which is a really good price at 659 pieces for like $50. That's not bad at all. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is the overall play features here for the set. And we have, like, I'd say 3 main play features here. So we got the turning platforms that you could put minifigures on. Like, as you can see, I will do with Kai and Cinder here. So you can see they can kind of duke it out. Oh, looks like they both lost that time. The next play feature we'll be covering in the video is this little drum here. If you pull this back, it can make it, go. It'll do it a little bit better if you actually hold it. Yeah, so it makes it like fly off. I think that's a decent play feature. And I think this is the gong that Sora actually hits to beat the Master of Balance, if I'm not mistaken. For the final play feature here, we have these things back here, and the reason you have to turn on the side is because it actually occurs on front. You see the stairs actually kind of slide down, which is pretty cool if you grab a minifigure like Sora, which we'll review in a second. Yeah, you can just kind of slide them off. That's a pretty cool play feature, honestly. It's a nice trap. It gives it a little more mystery, honestly. Like, why would they have a trap near the statue here? The next thing we'll talk about is how this build can actually split apart into multiple pieces, and I'll talk about each one of them in detail. Starting with the smallest section here has really nothing too much going on. You see, we have a place to connect it to the Tournament Temple City, which I will not be doing, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. You have the place where you attach it to the main build. You have this little weapon rack here. I think it's a decent little build. Not too bad. I mean, I like the roof arching. That looks pretty nice. It keeps with the orange leaves that the Tournament Temple City also has. And it also keeps with like the red bridge design, also on the Tournament Temple City. The next section we have to talk about here is the little, I'd like to call it the drumming section. And it's okay. Honestly, it's not really too much better than the smaller section. But I do like this little stickered flag. I don't really like stickers, but this one was a particularly nice one. And it also has like one of the statues that the Tournament Temple City also has, so that's really nice actually. And then you got the main drum build. Obviously it can detach really easily, the little mechanism that you can keep back there, and you got the little drumsticks, the little whackers I like to call them. And we also got the red bridge design, the sand green plates, really nice to see, also on the main Tournament Temple City set, which go check out the review if you haven't. But without further ado, next section. Finally, we have the biggest section, aka the one with the most play features. We got the platforms that go side to side. Those are really nice. We got the leaves, which are actually here for a reason. They are just here to cover up Technic pins, as you can see on the side, like Technic pinholes. It's the same thing for both sides, basically. We got those nice stickers, which I kind of poorly placed. Don't mind me. And yeah, the last thing I'd like to talk about is this statue which is, I'm assuming, also one of the invitations that the ninja did not get. And I like the golden dragon mold piece. That's really nice. It comes in the Tournament Temple City as well. The statue is really nice. I'm not really sure who it's supposed to represent, because there seems to be quite a few old people with beards in the show, aside from Master Wu, obviously. I don't really think it's Master Wu though. It's probably some other old master, possibly one of the old hosts for the Tournament of the Sources, perhaps, maybe. Well, I guess probably never know though. And I also like these flags in the back. I think they're really nice. The red complements everything really well, honestly. So does the gold. I like the gold trim around the mat he's sitting on. And I love the building technique used here. It's a sideways building technique. Whoops. I only took the other foot off. As you can see here, it just slaps onto the side. The next thing we're moving on to is the minifigures. The first 2 minifigures we're going to start off here with is Source Tournament Kai and Source Tournament Sora. I think Source Tournament Kai, even though he was not canon It's a really nice figure. The only thing that kind of throws me off is the like yellow kind of looking, I guess. I guess that's kind of yellow. Yeah, I think that's yellowish or like really light red belt. It just really doesn't look great to me. But other than that, all the colors contrast really well. He has the old Kai face print because they didn't want to screw up Zane by giving him the Dragon's Rising face print. And also they got that new armor piece, like all the Source Tournament Ninja mostly have. And then let's move on here to Sora. Sora, I think, is also really nice. Honestly, I don't really have any complaints with Sora, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, honestly, I like the shakeup because it doesn't look exactly like the other ninjas, which is really nice. The trend carries on with Aaron's as well. And, you know, of course, they got the new hairpiece. Love that new hairpiece. Fits so well. And we got the same face from Dragon's Rising Season 1 with the mad face, no powers, happy face powers. Yeah, but other than that, that's probably the only thing. But they've made that face print, you know, like over a year ago now, so I can't really complain about it now. So, yeah, next minifigures. The next two figures we have here is Source Tournament Cinder and the new Wolf Mask Warriors, which, I'm not going to spoil it for how they get those red powers. It's really underutilized though. So starting with Cinder, this is a pretty good minifigure, I'm not gonna lie. I might actually prefer this suit over the old one. The only thing is they gave him like smoke legs. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I literally have no idea. But yeah, that's probably my only complaint with this guy. Other than that, he looks really nice, honestly. I love the armor. You know, the face print still needs fixed. It's still a little washed out. I know it looks basically full on camera, but trust me, it's pretty washed out in real life. And then we also have the wolf mask symbol on the back and the little smoke with like, it looks like bronze burning on the front. That looks pretty nice. Next, we have the new Wolf Mask Warrior. This guy, I like his purple and red. It's just really nice. I also like the silver on there. It's a lot different than the old Wolf Mask suit, which I really appreciate. I'm glad they didn't just, you know, copy and paste. But, I don't know, something just feels off. By the way, he is supposed to have back attachments. I just took those off because they're kind of annoying. But, yeah. I don't really have too many complaints with him. That's the only thing is I would have changed the face print because it is still the same one from last one. It just doesn't fit as well. I would have changed that, but other than that, I mean, this guy's like the perfect side villain. He should come in more sets, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Finally, we have our last minifigure. This is the new minifigure for Tox, aka the Elemental Master of Poison. So, yeah. She's actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I really like it. The only complaint I have really is the hairpiece that it's a little too wild, honestly. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a really good figure. I like the green, you know. I like that symbol. I don't know if y'all can see that. The printing on the back there with that toxin symbol, that looks really nice. And the front too, with like the skull, that also looks really nice. I'm pretty sure these pants are like from like Lego City, but I'm not really complaining. I only have like maybe one of those. So yeah, face print also really nice. She was a little significant in the show, but nothing too important that I remember. But yeah. Well, that's all for the video. Nah, just kidding. We forgot one minifigure. You know who it is. Evil J. This guy. He was a real disappointment in the show, but oh my goodness, thank goodness they made this minifigure because, whew, this is a good one. This has got to be in my top 3 J suits of all time. I just love the dark blue, the black, the yellow, and the light blue. It all just contrasts so well. Plus, I think there's some metallic blue in there. I don't know if you can see the shining on there. Like, dang. this just hits hard. Holy moly. They use the Dragon's Rising face and the black version of the Swords Tournament armor, really nice. And then when you get a look at this guy's back printing for real, and they got the wolf symbol, which I'm telling you, that's very important in the show. It tells you whose side he's on. But yeah, overall, this guy is really amazing. This is probably the main reason I got this set. I'm not gonna lie, Evil J is just that big of a W. But yeah, so alright guys, that's all for the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all later. Peace.